Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Grab your coffees and your puppy, your pug. He's right behind us. And we're just going to do a little thing that we want to do morning devos. We already do morning devos. It's a little morning devotional. It's time set apart to get spiritually ready for the day. And I think the both of us are maybe struggling in continuing to do the good things that we're supposed to do. So this is to help ourselves to do this every day, and if it can encourage you to do a daily reading, devotional, as we call it, then so be it. Good morning, Vicky.
Okay, full disclosure, we already did this one today.
We already did this one today, and then it was so awesome and spiritual and emotional. We thought we would like to do this on the daily, and it would hold us accountable. And I wish that the first time that we read it was recorded for your enjoyment, but it's not. But we wanted to read it again anyway. So this is a book. There's how many devotional books? 1 billion. You can use your Bible. You can follow along LifeLab. We do a Psalm, a Proverbs, and a free read. Every day is a new page. And as long as we're doing our LifeLab for the 5 months, then that's how we do devotionals. But it's more about continuing the concept. So this is a concept that we do together as a couple. I do my own individual, and Vicky does her own individual. So we are reading a book by
Melody Beattie.
And what's it called?
The Language of Letting Go.
Language of Letting Go. So this is our coda book. I lots of times I get nothing out of it. Lots of times I get lots out of it. Do you get lots out of it?
Yeah, I do get lots.
You do. Okay. Do you want to read it, or do you want me to read it?
I think you've got it in your hand.
I think you should
You're
read
gonna
it.
read it.
You're like a great reader. I do have my glasses on. Get your coffee. Get
April
your pug.
15th. Communication.
Okay, let's just stop there. the title alone. Communication.
Why is there a weird shadow on my face? Anyway, part of owning our power is learning to communicate clearly, directly, and assertively. We don't have to beat around the bush in our conversations to control the reactions of others.
So this is where we went sideways on the first.
So early in the reading.
So early in the reading.
Guilt producing.
Should we talk about that? I just was amazed at that whole statement about that we don't have to beat around the bush in our conversations to control the reactions of others. So I find that whole comment of walking on eggshells around people, that actually is controlling their reaction, because I am not communicating, so I'm being passive, so to say, or I'm just not bringing stuff up in a sort of a manner because I'm afraid of their reaction to get angry or defensive or whatever. Anyway, I thought it was a brilliant way of phrasing and for my own issue of being passive. And
You don't have an issue being passive.
I don't have an Next line.
Do you feel you have an issue being passive?
Sometimes, yeah. I don't want to bring stuff up to people because of the reactions that I might cause. So I can control their reaction by having no comment for them to react on.
Guilt-producing comments only produce guilt. But we don't have to fix or take care of people with our words. We can't expect others to take care of us with words either. We can settle for being heard and accepted, and we can respectfully listen to what others have to say. Hinting at what we need doesn't work. Others can't read our mind, and they're likely to resent our indirectness. The best way to take responsibility for what we want is to ask for it directly. And we can insist on directness from others. If we need to say no to a particular request, we can. If someone is trying to control us through a conversation, we can refuse to participate. Acknowledging feelings such as disappointment or anger directly, instead of making others guess at our feelings or having our feelings come out in other ways, is part of responsible communication. If we don't know what we want to say, we can say that too. We can ask for information and use words to forge a closer connection, but we don't have to take people around the block with our conversations. We don't have to listen to or participate in nonsense. We can say what we want and stop when we're done. Today I will communicate clearly and directly in my conversations with others. I will strive to avoid manipulative, indirect, or guilt-producing statements. I can be tactful and gentle whenever possible. And I can be assertive if necessary.
Any comments?
I don't want to do this on video.
Well, we did. All right, hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Bring your coffee.